Greetings, as I, Christ, my Mary, is here as well. I wish to speak about igniting your divine spark of remembrance of joy. Today, the focus is grief and loss. As we move into the holiday season, as we celebrate the birth of Christ, may we celebrate the energy of joy, joy to the world, joy to the world, joy to the world, as we celebrate the birth of the new earth into the Christ Sophia consciousness. As the energy of grief and loss is so pervasive upon your planet, many of you have lost your sense of joy, of remembrance of who you truly are. And this creates tremendous grief and loss of your connection to your own spirit. Today, Mary and I wish to lead you into a meditation to ignite the divine spark of remembrance. The pervasive grief and loss has no place on the new earth any longer, only joy. So allow us to help you to ignite the spark and the joy of remembrance of who you are. As has been shared before from this passage from Amora Kuan Yin, I had a vision of the two of us, along with several other women dressed in white priestess robes, standing in a circle in an ancient Egyptian temple. Some of the women were crying, and all were very sad. We just learned that soldiers were on their way to destroy the temples and take us prisoners. The political and spiritual hierarchies had been defeated, and the temples of Set, a fear-based dark religious order, was to replace the sacred light temples. As a group, we decided to burn the temple belongings and take poison. A gentle suicide seemed better destiny than the rape, violence, and oppression that was our other option. I said to the women, when the cycle of darkness is ended, we will return and reawaken the memories of the temple teachings. One of the younger women said through her sobs, "But how can it be? Everything we loved and worked so hard for will be lost." I replied, "Dear one, if I dreamed it before and brought it to a people, then I will do it again when the time is right. The time is now for this work to be remembered." And so, dearest children of the light, it is I, Christ. I wish to bring what we call a deeper sense of healing to each of your own souls. For the grief and loss that each of you have suffered through those times when each of you held the power of the sacred feminine so fully within your essence. And each of you radiated with joy as you're connected to the energy of oneness. But through the course of history, as you know, the power of the sacred feminine has been suppressed, repressed. And now, dearest children of the light, the calling of the power of the sacred mother energy is feeling her way back into the hearts and souls of so many, bringing the vibration of joy back onto the earth. This is a frequency that you celebrate at the holiday time of the celebration of the birth of Christ, me, Jesus of Nazareth. But I wish to bring this frequency of joy back into your hearts most permanently, because in each of you there is a stillness, there is a sadness that perhaps you are not even aware of on a subconscious and cellular level of grief and loss. Rejection, abandonment, fear, loneliness, disconnection from yourself and your family, your spiritual sisters and brothers of the light. And so we applaud you for coming together in this sacred circle and assisting each other and helping each other and remembering who you truly are and remembering the power of the sacred mother essence within you. And so as each of you have lived during those trials and tribulations, during the times when the temples were invaded by the dark energies. The fear and the loss became what we call over-consuming for many of you. And perhaps some of you may feel this sense of grief and loss that is pervasive, that is underlying like what we call a dagger within you that is eating away at you. Grief and loss for no reason. Sadness, abandonment, loss, fear, resentment. What is this that, as they say, rears its ugly head within me? What is this pervasive need to be reconnected to the God-Goddess energy? What is the pervasive need to reconnect to Cosmic Mother, to step into the sacred power of my Goddess essence? It is that longing to return home again to yourself, to return home to the divine essence of your true nature. Despite if you were in the temples of Egypt or in Atlantis during those times of great sacrifice, you still have what we call the collective frequency of grief and loss within you, from within the collective consciousness held upon this planet. And so today, Mary and I wish to heal this, release this, and allow you to move forward into the state of joy as you now begin to celebrate the season of my birth. As you come forth into this time of thanksgiving, of great gratitude, and moving into the season of joy, peace, honor, goodwill to all. May begin to feel this energy welling within you of joy that is held truly within each of your own souls. Moments of joy, perhaps you feel when things are going well or there's excitement. But can you feel it and live it and allow every cell, every fiber, every pore of your being to radiate to the frequency of joy? May you feel the presence of the living light of the God-Goddess within you. If not, do not worry, dearest children. We are here to help assist you, to bring you into this state and raising your vibrational frequency into the vibration of joy. As you know, my last teaching of joy in the 12 Master Teachings of Christ is the essence of the great Creator. Joy vibrates to the energy of oneness, to the energy of God Goddess. This is your birthright. That's why I brought forth those teachings, to help you to merge into this frequency and to live it despite what is happening within you and around you, that you can begin to feel what we call the morsels of joy begin to bring forth a wellspring inside of you, enjoying the moments of your life, not allowing yourself to go through any day, any moment of time, being angry, upset, fearful, resentful, lonely, disconnected, but knowing that it is a choice, and it is within the very cellular structure of your being, it is held within your own soul, it is held within the very physical DNA of your own being, the vibration of joy. So on that day, as some of you may remember, that you were the women in the temple in Egypt, Know in this moment of time that your souls have called you back to be reawakened, to remember, to reclaim your power, to reclaim your own divine spirit. And so I allow my Mary to now speak at this time as I step back, and she shall bring the message at hand. Greetings, dear daughters of light. Yes, it is I, Mary Magdalene. Today, as we step into the vibration of joy, it truly is your signature vibration. It truly is a vibration of great consequence. As Joshua has said, it is the energy of all that is. It is the energy of the great Creator. And as you allow yourself to feel this feeling of joy, may you also allow yourself to feel the energy of grief and loss at whatever level you may be feeling it, consciously or even subconsciously. You each have had grief and loss in this life, perhaps more than one time. And of course, throughout the course of your incarnation cycle, there's been tremendous grief and loss within your own soul. But as you step now into the new earth frequencies and into the new earth energy, as has been explained at our last gathering, you are in what we call the new earth, the new prototype. And in that frequency of the new earth, the vibrational frequency radiates to the vibration of joy. There's an excitement and anticipation that all souls are awakening to joy, to peace, to love, to tranquility, to divine harmony and grace. And so today, give yourself the gift of allowing us to help you to clear the grief and the loss from this incarnation through all incarnations of time, and allow yourself to return back to the divine essence of joy in which you were created. Indeed, it is your birthright. Indeed, it is your birthright. Indeed, it is your birthright. Live in joy and remembrance of who you truly are. Just as dear Sanuna, the angel of giving, has brought forth her message in search of the goddess within. Allow her frequency and her energy to help you if you're struggling for the search of the goddess within. The powerful essence of the God-Goddess that you are. And allow yourself to return home to this frequency and be at peace. Be still, be still, be still, and know, dearest children of the light, how powerful you are, and that you have the power to transmute and to transform your grief and your loss most instantaneously in this moment of time. Imagine, if you so shall, that you're placing all of your grief and loss into my hands. Do not be concerned. I'm able to hold the frequency for each of you. Even if you cannot recall your memories or feel the sense of grief and loss in this moment, just turn what you do remember over to me. If you've lost a spouse, a parent, a child, a job, your health, finances, friends, a way of life, whatever it might be. Perhaps it's your own soul. Then allow yourself to release in this moment, as if you're handing over to me your own grief and loss. And the angels of joy are standing with you. There are 14 angels now, seraphim angels that are standing behind each of you and infusing the vibration of joy from the higher realms of the angelic realm of the seraphim order of angelic beings of light. And with your permission, they are infusing this frequency into your crown chakra. And as you allow the frequency of joy to enter into your consciousness, into your physicality, into your chakras, through all of your meridians, exotonial line, into every cell, every fiber, every pore of your being, the vibration of joy is being imprinted and infused within you. This frequency is higher than the grief and loss and the suffering you've held within your being. And so imagine this vibration of joy coming down very slowly like melting butter from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. And it is melting any resentment, anger, fear, rejection, loneliness, grief, loss, sadness that you've held within your essence. As if like the melting butter is healing the grief and loss inside of you. And only joy can be felt. The excitement and the anticipation of the new earth energies of joy that you are living on this earth plane, bringing in the frequencies of joy to the world, joy to the world, joy to the world. That you're holding this vibration within you most powerfully, most potently, most exponentially. As indeed it is your birthright. It is your signature vibration. It is that which you have now reclaimed for yourself. And so take a deep breath and allow this frequency of joy again to come forth through you like melting butter, perhaps wiping away your tears, perhaps feeling what we call tears of joy instead of tears of sadness. Tears of joy. But you feel this vibration deeply within you, as you felt tremendous love being poured upon your own soul. Tears of joy. Tears of love. The light that you hold and carry at this moment of time is a divine spark. And as you may or may not remember, dearest ones, for those who are in those temples, you are remembering. And just as been said, if I dreamed it before and brought it to our people, then I will do it again when the time is right. The time is now in this new earth energy and the frequency of the Christ Sophia consciousness. It is being overlaid upon this planet and overlaid within the hearts and minds and souls of all beings. There's a softening that is occurring within the hearts of many. Allow your own heart to soften. Forgive and perhaps even forget. Forgive and forget. holding what you may call your grief and loss in a state of joy. There's no more pain that perhaps is triggered within you. There's only joy. Allowing laughter and memories of love to enter into your heart. The 14 seraphim angels are applauding as they are seeing that you are releasing these frequencies as I speak. And what a tremendous, tremendous gift you have given to yourself. What a tremendous gift that you have given to the world. Each time that you transcend your frequencies, you are helping another soul do the same. Every time that you vibrate to joy, you are helping someone else to be joyful. As you know, you are transmuters of energy. All of you. And when someone is in your presence, they can feel your pain and sorrow. They can feel your love. They can feel your joy. Or they can feel your sadness, and your pain and suffering, and your anger, your resentment. What do you choose? How do you wish to contribute to the new earth? How do you wish to live in joy and remembrance of who you are, as dear Sanuna has said? You've been searching for the goddess within. But deep within your own soul, it's already inside of you. It was never lost. Perhaps temporarily suppressed or hidden. But we're pushing the reset button again. And remember, if you can dream it, then you can call forth this frequency into this moment of now. Live and let live, live and let live, live and let live. Live in joy and remembrance of who you truly are. And dear Sanuna, the angel of giving, is here to bring this gift to you, to yourself. Her words, her message are as important and potent as they were when they came forth 25 years ago. Her message is powerful. Her frequency is potent. As you're all part of what we call the same oversoul of dear Sanuna, the angel of giving. She is you or she. And so we ask you once again to breathe in this frequency of the divine light that you hold and carry. Because you step forward into the new earth, feel the power, feel the presence, feel the peace, feel the joy. We ask you to honor the light within yourself, honor the joy within yourself, honor the peace within yourself, and honor it within a number. Namaste. The seraphim angels have collected your grief and sorrow, and they have transmuted it. And perhaps you shall begin to feel freer with it, whatever has been in what you call eating your crawl, or within the depths of your being, will no longer be eating your crawl or being in the depths of your being. You will feel different. You will feel freer. You will feel lighter. You will feel more at peace. This is the energy of the divine goddesses and gods that you are. Again, as the temple goddesses, as a part of the great sisterhood and brotherhood of the rose, and a part of the great sect of the Essene family of light, as part of the human family and the galactic family that you are. You are creating what we call a template of joy within your own etheric blueprint. This helps what we call your multidimensional self and your own ancestral lineage within your etheric blueprint holds the essence of your divine spirit, and the joy now is overlaid in the totality of all that you are. From your human self to your multidimensional self, from your galactic self to all incarnations of your soul, and throughout time and space as a part of your ancestral lineage, you are vibrating to joy. It may be confusing, and perhaps it's not, but allow yourself to receive as you live in joy and remembrance of who you truly are. Go forward, dearest children of the light. You have called and ye have come. The 14 seraphim angels are applauding each of you. And they are taking you by the hand and leading you into what we call the great temple of joy. It's within the inner earth. Therefore, you radiate your frequency in alignment with Mother Gaia. As she too feels that joy within the essence of her being. As the new prototype of the new earth, there's great excitement and anticipation that all the children on the surface of her back, all men, women, children, all sentient beings, shall now reside in this frequency of joy. So now, dearest children of the light, allow yourself to turn back to your consciousness and breathe into your heart. I am joy. I am love. I am peace. I've now returned home to myself, living in joy and remembrance of who I am. Go forward in peace, dearest children, and truly know that you are loved, as Joshua and I stand with you, as the 14 seraphim angels stand behind you. And you feel this great excitement within your own essence as you live your life filled with joy. Go forward with peace within your heart. And so it is. We thank you, Mary. We thank you, Joshua. We thank the 14 seraphim angels. We thank the energy of Mother Earth as we step into this new frequency of the new earth rising with joy for all sentient beings, all souls. May they feel this sense of freedom and be at peace. And so it is.